Practically, we are enjoying the real Jubilee.
Yes, actually, yeah.
Jubilee.
Yeah.
You're enjoying the
Jubilee.
Yeah, when I was watching, I was like, इतनी गाली होती थी pre-party.
हाँ होती थी यार. And this is true because it's almost people are reacting today कि मतलब गालियाँ लोग उस ज़माने में बिल्कुल देते थे यार. उस ज़माने में दूध के दूल्हे कोई नहीं था. और I love silence.
आप प्लान करते हैं कि आप अपनी फर्स्ट कॉलेज वाली गर्लफ्रेंड से शादी करेंगे? होती तो नहीं है आपकी. तो लेकिन जो चीजें प्लान नहीं आपकी होगी सर, अच्छी बात है.
The OG Madan Kumar. He's the OG Madan.
OG Madan Kumar.
But you know, like
aspirational, unapologetic, and I just wish if everybody, not just women, if everybody could be like Nilofer. Amazing.
I want to be Nilofer.
I don't know what he did. I don't know what internal system is doing, but the next take after that, I can literally, and because I'm on my headphones, when the mic is right, I can hear his heartbeat.
Wow.
Faster. It's actually been ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. And I'm like, how does he manage to do that?
there are few shows that gets etched in your heart instantly, and it's very difficult for you to leave that world even after completing the whole series. Now that we are halfway through Jubilee and we are still living in that world, but I think it's going to be difficult even after watching the second part. And I'm very excited right now to have the cast and the creator of Jubilee. So welcome to OTTplay and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
How are you all soaking it in? I mean, 5 episodes Madhyantar आया है, but still it's all over. It's
वो आपके
all
टैटू की तरह है. वो आधा दिख रहा है, आधा दिख नहीं रहा. मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि क्या
आधा ही देखे आप. It's a dog or a cat?
It's a cat.
It's my cat.
Oh wow! क्या बात है.
तो हमने भी आधी बिल्ली दिखा दी.
I think we're all in there's excitement, but we're all in a bit of a daze because there's so much coming, there's so much that's being given in terms of compliments and
The love.
and everything. So it's it's overwhelming,
I
but
think
it's lovely. That's what we work for.
Touch wood.
And it's not going to stop.
That's how it should be.
Thank you. Please.
Practically, we are enjoying the real Jubilee.
Yes, actually, yeah.
Jubilee.
Yeah.
We're enjoying the
Jubilee.
Actually, which we don't know about, but we're feeling it now like this. I'll start with you, sir. A lot of research has gone into creating this series, and you have been working on it for so many years. So, but more crucially, there's a concern about accurately depicting a period. So, how did you tackle that risk when it comes to costumes or the locations and even the language spoken by the characters?
So it's there is a general research that you do for everything anyway, the costumes and for the rooms and for the kind of art deco they would have, the kind of colors they would have. So that kind of research and that's easily available. It's kind of like normal research. Once you've done that and make sure you're not doing anything wrong, that's when you kind of do your own thing and creatively, take off and create your own world. So yes, you're not incorrect in what you're doing, but it's also your own palettes, your own colors, your own choice of costumes, your own choice of building personalities, whether it's a personality of somebody's room or office or whatever. So there is that. And the language again is something that we've tried. क्या होता है ना period show के साथ is that it's very, very easy to get sucked into making it feel so period के कहीं ना कहीं यार आप वही देख रहे हो कि यार ये तो अच्छा ठीक है सब सही बोल रहे हैं और मतलब लेकिन कुछ ज़्यादा ही उर्दू नहीं बोल रहे हैं या कुछ ज़्यादा ही मतलब खादी का कुर्ता नहीं पहन रखा है मतलब there is that danger also. I think that was something over here which we didn't want to get into. So the language of Hindi is very correct, but it's very also accessible for a modern world. We're not trying to say कि सुनो period की लोग कैसे बात करते थे मतलब ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं. So it's not like that.
Yeah, when I was watching, I was like, इतनी गाली होती थी pre-party.
हाँ होती थी यार. And this is true because it's almost people are reacting today कि मतलब गालियाँ लोग उस ज़माने में बिल्कुल देते थे यार. उस ज़माने में दूध के दूल्हे कोई नहीं था. But because I've known it, my great grandfather, I've known the stories of how he used to wake up every morning और मतलब सबको गाली देता था. I've heard these stories. And my response is कि क्या बात कर रहे हो उस ज़माने में? हाँ यार.
टांचो चाय पिलाओ.
One has heard these kind of stories, so it's normal.
She's blushing.
You know, one of the most important scenes comes in the second episode itself, when Sumitra is planning to, she's about to elope and she sits in a train and Mr. Shrikant Roy comes.
Very mean.
Yeah,
Dada.
but you know,
husband यार
Seriously.
but you know the best part was there was no exchange of words, it was just silences and stares. So what was the brief given to you both, and how did you feed off each other's that process of that silences, because it's like your eyes do the talking. You're regretting and he's like, how dare you elope.
It's really tough to explain that because you're in the moment and also everything is आप जिस context में है, जो आपका character, जो मतलब whatever Sumitra has gone through, whatever Roy Babu is feeling at that point, जो लिखा गया है, actually sorry, जो नहीं लिखा गया है, और जो आप सोचिए वो जो I'll tell you something, जो director scene create करते हैं ना, all like I feel 90% of the magic is in that. कि वो आप सोचिए कि वो लड़की she's so excited कि वो she's going to find, I mean she's going to be with the person she loves. तो एक वो childlike वो है, फिर वो मुड़ के he walks in. What is happening in his mind कि you know it's that kind of and that is created with the blocking and the fact that it's a constricted place. वो भाग के जाएगी कहाँ? जा ही नहीं सकती. वो छोटे से कमरे में he's walking towards her almost. I don't want to use the word predator, but almost like he's right in front of her. Where will she go? Where she? And I love that Vikram sir also like never told me, like I wanted to keep looking at him because Sumitra is a defiant girl, but at the same time she is also fragile and vulnerable. But she is defiant. She is gutsy. So Roy Babu is looking at her, but I want like the thing to keep looking at him and to get also that energy to feel everything that she's feeling. And I think Vikram sir allowed me to do that. A lot of people might have said, look down, look here and there, look nervous, look whatever. No, and it was a really beautiful scene. And I was, there's no, abhi baad mein.
Once you get into the scene, hardly you get scenes like this, basically.
Yeah.
And it talks a lot of things. You have to understand they are husband, wife, end of the day. So I think the director's briefing and the script itself, you get why people are talking about this particular moment is because practically Shrikant Roy could have told a lot of things to her, or maybe he wanted to say, but he doesn't speak. So I think that moment is very challenging for any actor in the world, I'm saying. When you could have said it could have been a 1 hour scene basically, but you have to tell it. But so it's a big challenge for the actors.
And is it conscious for you to create that silence? Because even in your previous works, be it Udaan or Lutera, there's that silence which do the most of the talking.
I've heard that a lot. I love silences. I feel that
he's mastering.
I love. I think Francis Ford Coppola said sometime that had once upon a time said that he felt that the talkies had come in too early into cinema. That cinema hadn't discovered its own language apart from theatre. And so what happened when the talkies came in 1930, in the late 20s, early 30s, is that then films basically took the theatrical format and then said that same thing you're seeing in the theatre, you're now seeing on a screen, as opposed to letting cinema discover its own language. And I really believe in that. I find the films of Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin just phenomenal because they're saying so much by just action and movement and stuff. You're telling entire sort of stories. This scene actually had one dialogue. He comes into the thing, he shows a newspaper, he says that Nal Damayanti nahi chali and Roy talks ko aapke aur Madan Kumar ke youth ki zarurat hai. But when we edited it together, we just found that it was so much nicer without the line, just have it in silence. But therein also lies the magic of filmmaking. I mean, so much we forget how much, like that scene, it's not just a scene in entirety, there is an entire context of one entire full episode before that. You've seen her journey, you've seen Roy's journey, you've seen all these boys' journey. And from a technical perspective also, that scene is shot in a set on a wooden platform in Bhandup. The shot before that is of a train in Sri Lanka, which is kind of coming into a platform where it says Ratlam, Kattu uske andar, and the sound that's going on in the background. That engine is going, all that kind of stuff, that creates that atmosphere, and that's filmmaking. Na? Jo maza usme hai is quite something.
And जो मजा देखने में भी है.
Thank you, thank you.
You know, Apar, it was so great seeing you shine as both Vinod and Madan Kumar. It was amazing. So congratulations on that. So now that you have played this character, you have been a part of the industry for so many years, and this has come as a milestone for you. So has that kind of changed your approach, like from now on choosing your upcoming projects?
नहीं, I think वो गलत हुआ शायद मेरे खुद के I think upbringing के लिए. It's like पहले भी ऐसा कुछ प्लान नहीं था इन प्लेस कि ये करना है फिर ये करना है फिर ये करना है. In any case, I think our field is so fickle that जहाँ पे इतनी प्लानिंग मुझे लगता है चलती नहीं है. एंड स्पेशली आज के युग में ऑल्सो एट द सेम टाइम ये जो प्लानिंग वाला सिलसिला है वो तो लाइफ में भी आई थिंक इज लिटिल रॉन्ग. आप प्लान करते हैं कि आप अपनी फर्स्ट कॉलेज वाली गर्लफ्रेंड से शादी करेंगे, होती तो नहीं है उनसे शादी आपकी नॉर्मली. सो लेकिन जो चीज़ें प्लान नहीं आपकी होगी सर, अच्छी बात है. Ishika, we all love you. We are very happy that sir got married to the first girlfriend. So yeah, but I'm saying आप जिस तरह प्लान करते हैं सारी चीज़ें वैसे नहीं फॉल करती. So I've always taken one step at a time, and I think मैं जितना ज़्यादा प्रेजेंट में रहता हूँ मैं उतनी ज़्यादा खुश रहता हूँ. And I love it that way, and moving forward also it will always be like that. The only stress here is कि बहुत बड़ा ये challenge है कि I think दंगल के बाद एक ऐसा project मेरी लाइफ में आया है जो which I can be proud of all my life. तो इसको होते हुए 6 साल लग गए. तो अगला उसके बाद कब कैसे और कितने टाइम में आएगा, that's something I mean I think शायद उसी में ही मज़ा है, उस वेट में और उस ओवरऑल अप एंड डाउन में. एंड हर एक्टर के साथ, हर डायरेक्टर के साथ, हर राइटर के साथ ऐसा ही हो रहा है. एंड आई थिंक दैट्स द प्रोसेस दैट.
शाहरुख का कोई डायलॉग नहीं है कि दिल से ढूंढो तो
शाहरुख का डायलॉग नहीं, दिल से ढूंढो.
मैं अभी इसी वक्त से ढूंढो तो
पूरी कायनात.
तो मैंने कोशिश की थी मुझे बाप की गाली सुनाई.
तो पूरी कायनात उसको समथिंग करने की कोशिश में जुट जाती है.
तो ऐश्वर्या अभी दिल से करना शुरू कर दूंगा, अभी ढूंढना शुरू कर दूंगा दिल से. ठीक है, इन दैट केस
मुझे लगता है आफ्टर जुबली बाकी सब आपको दिल से ढूंढ.
हाय हाय गब्बी, आई लव यू. शांत कर ले.
सॉरी कांड. मैं कभी खुशी कभी गम में डाल रहा हूँ.
Okay, yeah, sure. So yeah, that's that. Thank you, I mean, for that now. But yeah, that's my answer to the question.
My question is to you, Sidhant. In the show, you play Jai Khanna, like your fate doesn't support you initially because an actor you wanted in your film he's not ready to play the lead in your film for the obvious reasons mentioned, and you fight against all odds and you become the actor and the director also. And in real life, how do you think a fate work comes into play for an actor as far as his career is concerned?
Fate, you mean? सबसे पहले तो ये आप इंटरव्यू 14 के बाद रिलीज कर रही हैं? Because सब रिवील करते हैं लोग. What?
हाँ. Don't worry.
Like what?
Don't worry, don't.
Fate, I think. Fate has a big role to play apparently, I think, but at the same time I also believe the other side, that you can carve your own fate and path, because I feel I did that because nothing was going right for me. I was lost in this city where there are millions of people wanting to just do something. And it literally, I just asked myself why I'm doing this work. Whatever this is, I'm not happy. So why I'm doing this? So I started just chasing the why. And suddenly, I started finding some answers that gave me a lot of courage. And I feel this work needs a lot of courage because you have to be out there and you have to share your whole life, all the emotions that you've lived. And that's the thing. If you're just willing to if you just find the right intention, I feel the fate finds you. It's like it's a match. So I mean, I believe in both the things. Sure, fate is there. I don't know what is going to happen after this, but I'm going to just hold on to the right intention, and it's a feeling that feels right. It's nothing else. So that I think.
Yeah, thank you. Wamiqa, you play a courtesan turned actor in the film, and your character is so unapologetic towards her approach towards her life. So how difficult it is for you to play such a character where you are not supposed to judge it and play it so organically?
Well, as an actor, I'm not supposed to judge any of my characters. Otherwise, I won't be able to play them. You know, and for that, I think as Wamiqa, I need to be just empathetic in life towards everything. And why do I love this profession? Because I feel like it helps me grow as a person. Generally, हमारी life में problem ये होती है judgment. And I think as an actor, the only thing that I really work on is to be non-judgmental, is to be more empathetic. And I just love that. I just love how it's helping me as an individual, you know, my profession. बाकी सब तो चीज़ें हैं, एक्टर, पॉपुलैरिटी और ये हो गया, वो हो गया, वो सब बहुत ही सेकेंडरी चीज़ें. मुझे लगता है कि जो मुझे बहुत प्योर चीज़ इस प्रोफेशन से और बीइंग एन आर्टिस्ट मिल रही है वो ये है कि it's bringing so much peace into my life, being an actor. So even to play Nilofer, obviously, I had to understand her. I cannot be judgmental about her. I cannot judge her. I need to understand her, and that's what I did. And I think she's beautiful. She's amazing. She's so confident. She's unapologetic, and I just wish if everybody, not just women, if everybody could be like Nilofer. Amazing.
I want to be Nilofer. I also. Yeah, we all want to. I'm also that bull, yaar. 4-5 तीर लगे मेरे को पीछे.
You know, Nandish, Jubilee is incomplete without you. I mean, Jamshed Khan is the center of all the conflicts which arises even. Yeah, the OG Madan Kumar.
He's the OG
Madan
Kumar.
But you know, like
the aspirational Madan.
But despite having a lesser screen time comparatively, now when you see the show entirely, how do you think the length of the character is important in the larger scheme of things now in the entirety of the show?
No, I don't think so that way. I think it's not the length, it's the impact of that character which is more important. And that's been beautifully done by the makers of the show. I also feel there's a lot of connection, you know, it's been written so beautifully. वो इतनी खूबसूरती से लिखा है ना जमशेद खान को, और जबकि उसका जो स्क्रीन टाइम है वो कम है, लेकिन जो जमशेद ने जगह बनाई है या वो बना पाया ऑडियंसेस के दिल में. Because even today I was, you know, getting to hear that, you know, we are hoping that you come back, as in Jamshed comes back in the next 5 episodes, और जमशेद सुमित्रा को मिल पाए अगले 5 एपिसोड में. So I think इतनी खूबसूरती से वो लिखा गया है that इतने कम टाइम में भी वो कनेक्ट कर गया सबके साथ कैरेक्टर. And when I was reading it, I had no idea how it's going to turn out. Obviously, I knew that it's a powerful character, it's a powerful personality, Jamshed Khan. But I had no idea that it will connect so well with the audience.
Because you have performed so well, both of you. The first scene where you both, जब आप दोनों का intro है, it's so beautiful. The way you both of you are expressing your love towards each other.
और लगने जैसे आपने बोला ना कि हमने क्या कितनी ज़्यादा बात नहीं की थी उससे पहले, लग नहीं रहा बिल्कुल कि आपने
बिल्कुल नहीं लग रहा था.
I think अगर ज़्यादा बात की होती तो वो because we only knew, she only knew that she's standing in front of Jamshed, and I knew I'm only standing in front of Sumitra. There was no Nandish and Aditi there. और वो बात हुई होती तो शायद वो नहीं निकल के आता. मुझे ऐसा लगता है as an actor. Because I didn't know her as a person, I only knew Sumitra is standing there, that I could do that. And I think this would be the same for her. And plus Vikram sir was there, and that scene जो हमारा makeup room वाला scene है जहाँ पर वो आती हैं, I think हम लोग अभी बात कर रहे थे कि silences कितना important part play करते हैं. That there were when she asks Sumitra जब पूछती हैं कि तुम चलोगे या तुम मतलब ये हफ्ते 2 हफ्ते का अफेयर हुआ इसको भूल जाएं, तो जमशेद doesn't say anything. Actually, he was supposed to. उसमें lines थी, वो बोलता है कि क्या मतलब और कहाँ and all that. But Vikram sir said, let's play with the silence. I think that has worked beautifully. So his vision has, you know, when he sits behind the monitor and he sees, I think those small things that he comes and tells you quietly, or he would, you know, just take you on the side and tell you, वो बहुत beautifully work कर रही हैं उस scene के लिए. So, but and one more thing that I would want to add is that Jamshed he is an artist who is a stage artist in the show.
Very idealistic artist.
Yeah. So and he's a complicated personality. You know, he's strong, but at the same time he's vulnerable. He's thinking what to do, what not to do, and he's वो जय के साथ जो सीन है उसमें बोलता भी है कि मैं अपना दिल दे बैठा हूँ, मुझे थोड़ा सा वक्त चाहिए. So I think for me, so as an art, you know, being an actor, anyways there's, you know, artists complicated personalities होती हैं, और फिर उसके अंदर एक और आर्टिस्ट प्ले करना जो बहुत ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है. आई थिंक वो समझना थोड़ा सा वक्त लगा, लेकिन जब एक बार में थोड़ा सा वो समझ में आने लगा तो इट वाज स्लाइटली इजियर.
एंड Aishwarya, if I can say this, आपने लेंथ ऑफ द कैरेक्टर की बात करी, देयर सो मेनी टाइम्स, आई मीन वहाँ पे आके चाहे कुछ बोला नहीं हो उस टाइम पे, यू नो, मदन कुमार को जमशेद ने, लेकिन मुझे वो बार बार आके हॉन्ट कर ही रहा है. इवन जब जोतवानी साहब पूछते हैं सुमित्रा से कि तुम ऐसा क्यों करना चाहती हो, वो कहते हैं मदन कुमार की बर्बादी के लिए वो कहीं ना कहीं वापस जाकर बात इसीलिए पहुंच रही है क्योंकि उसने मेरे बॉयफ्रेंड का खून किया है. सो यू नो वो ले देकर बात उन्हीं की हो रही है. इट्स लाइक हथौड़ा त्यागी इन हथौड़ा त्यागी इन पातालों. वो दिखता कम है लेकिन उसकी बात कर रहा है हर कोई.
But you know, even in life, like you become a hero in somebody's life in a second because of what you do, not because of the amount of time that you do it for. You know, it's every decision you make, and in a split second you become a hero.
It's also a sliding doors moment. It's when in our mind it's almost like saying that there was a Jamshed Khan, and what if he had become? What would have happened historically, not just in that moment, but historically what would have happened after that is what you kind of like. It's that moment of like, what if. I have to say one thing, but I've never told Nandish though. There's the scene where you go and you go and meet him in the Awadh theatre, the makeup room, and did one take and that kind of stuff. And Nandish said, "Okay, what?" And I said, "You know what? It's just the operating word for you right now is fear. Right? Correct. It's just like it's fear. Everything. You're scared. You're scared shitless at this point in time because you've seen these photographs. Not just the fact that you're potentially in trouble, but also the fact that what about theatre? What about your career? What about play? What about..." I don't know what he did. I don't know what internal system is going, but the next take after that, I can literally, and because I'm on my headphones and the mic is right here, I can hear his heart beating.
Wow.
Faster. It's actually going ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, and I'm like, how has he managed to do that?
But
that's really amazing.
That's one thing that Vikram sir came and told me. We did the first take, and I was doing it very fearlessly कि मैं जमशेद हूँ और मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. That was the thought. But when he came and told me that fear, you know, he's scared now. What will happen? He's going to lose Sumitra. He's going to lose his theatre and all that. I don't know. Just that one word did something.
But which human beings and like Vikram sir, like I don't know. We all really cherish him for that, and that's why he's a director's actor, because आप जो बोल रहे हैं, usually there's another story running behind, and what you're saying is usually those are words. What is here is what is here. So he gives us very correct things to think about, whatever you're saying.
So basically, Vikram sir loves silences and just one words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but those words are.
Take.
लेकिन कट दो बार होता है. कट.
That's why you want a second take. And if an okay take is just cut.
Oh God. Wow.
Thank you so much. It was great talking to you.
Sure, pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much. सर ने कट बोल दिया इसलिए कट करना पड़ गया.
मेरा भी मध्यांतर आ गया है.
मध्यांतर आ गया.
Aishwarya, really nice talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you. All the best. People are going to go crazy.